What's going on, everybody? It's your boy AJ, and we are back for another monthly movie talk. And I got an awesome guest here, Alex Thomas, from Alex Thomas Reviews. He does a lot of like Blu-ray hunting, physical media reports, and things like that. Bro, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good, man, on this nice day. Obviously, we're recording this on Sunday, so I'm doing really good on this Sunday. It's just my only day off, so I'm really just relaxing today. I mean, I've been getting over a cold. I hate when I get these things because I always get them when I'm not even off. I'm at work, and I already got paid for it, so I couldn't even like call off because I already got paid for it. So
yeah, that's the worst.
It is what it is. I got through it. Like I said, hopefully this next week it's Thanksgiving, so hopefully I'll be all right when it comes to my health. Yeah. But how are you doing, AJ?
I'm good. I'm good. So this is pre-recorded. I'm going to let everybody know this is pre-recorded. So we're filming this on Sunday, but it's going to drop Wednesday, the 24th of November. And that's actually my birthday. So it's dropping today as my birthday.
Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday, bro.
Thank you. And so tomorrow is technically Thanksgiving. So I hope everybody has an awesome Thanksgiving. Enjoy some good food. Be safe out there. Because sometimes there's some crazies on the road driving. So we're going to just get into it. So if you don't know what monthly movie talk is, we kind of talk about like things that are going on in the movie world, movie news, what we've been watching lately, new releases, what we're excited to see coming up. And first topic of discussion is that No Way Home trailer, bro. We got to talk about that No Way Home trailer.
I knew it was coming.
We got to talk about that. That's the first thing we got to talk about, bro. So, okay, first I want to ask you, like, we knew that it was coming. We knew that the trailer was coming, and like there were advertisements for it, like, okay, coming Tuesday. But what were your thoughts going into the trailer, like waiting for it? I know you were hyped, but what were you thinking?
Yeah, I'm not even gonna lie. I wanted to see Toby and Andrew. I was not gonna lie. I didn't want to see them because you would think that would be the money shot. Right. That would be the money shot. But when I look back on it and I watched it, I'm like, no, they wouldn't show it because why would you want to take that excitement away from sitting in the theater? So that's right. I've been watching the trailer over and over again, and I've been seeing the people point out the certain things like, oh yeah, that was shot differently, certain things that they obviously could have taken out.
They definitely dissected.
Everybody pointing at the lizard scene where he looks like he's getting punched by nothing. Like, oh yeah, that's obviously one of the Spider-Men that's taken out of that scene.
Yeah, that's funny because it's on the Brazilian cut of the trailer. It's not in the American cut of the trailer.
Right.
So if you're looking for it in an American cut, it's not there.
No, they cut it right before. They cut it in our version right before. But yeah, I have found that overseas version, and that scene is definitely in there. You see him get punched by nothing because it's not Tom Holland's not there. Right. He's not even aiming towards him. You can tell if you look at our version of the trailer. He's not even aiming towards Tom Holland.
Right. It seems like it's like 3 layers of villains and heroes facing each other. So on the top you see a certain layer. The middle you see Tom Holland, and is it Sandman? Yeah, like going towards each other, and then you see a bottom nothing, and then Lizard, and it's like, how does that even make sense? Like what? So we're kind of speculating that this is Toby and Andrew like edited out of the trailer.
Yes.
So
yeah,
we've been talking about that for like a week now.
It's them edited out, bro. Because I go back to the Infinity War debacle when they did that last shot that we see of everyone running towards the screen is not even in the movie.
Right.
It's not even in the movie.
It's not in the movie at all.
They can easily give us things and show us the money shots, and it's nowhere to be seen. Right. The Hulk is not even the Hulk in the whole movie. He's only the Hulk in the opening scene. He's not there as the Hulk at all in Wakanda.
Right.
So I go back to Civil War, the trailer. They took Spider-Man out from that epic shot of all of them coming together at the airport scene. Well, he's there. He's clearly there.
Right.
So I'm excited though. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. At this point, it's my most anticipated movie over Matrix, over what else is coming out. I can't even think what else is coming out.
I mean, it's not a whole lot. We got Kingsman.
Right. Yeah, it's definitely over Kingsman. Yeah.
I think that's pretty much it coming out in December.
Yeah.
That's like huge.
Right.
So yeah, so when you were watching the trailer, like what were you feeling? Were you feeling nostalgic? What were you like most excited to see?
Yeah,
Like
I was definitely all nostalgia. Once you see Doc Ock and Green Goblin on screen, obviously that's our Spider-Man right there, bro.
That's our Spider-Man.
Like,
Toby.
We both went to see Spider-Man the 2002 in theaters. I remember seeing it on the big screen with my father, bro. Yeah. Like, I would never forget that image. And my dad still brings it up every time we watch Spider-Man together. He'd be like, bro, I remember still taking you guys to go see this.
Yeah, and that's close to your heart.
Yes. I would probably buy multiple copies of those if I do see them. Like, I'll probably buy them again if they release them again. I'll probably buy Spider-Man 1 and 2 and 3 again.
Yeah.
But I'm hopefully I'm obviously gonna be optimistic though, because we see all these great things in this trailer, but it could be another Spider-Man 3 moment. Because if you watch that trailer to Spider-Man 3, it looked like it's gonna be good.
Yeah, it's fire.
And it's like, look what we got though.
Yeah, so, and last week we did watch-alongs for me and my buddy Tyler, Mind of a Nerd, did watch-alongs for the first 3 Raimi films, and then technically yesterday and Monday, we were doing the Amazing Spider-Man one. So yeah, like Spider-Man is all the rage right now. It's a hot topic of discussion, trending on Twitter. And all that. So we are hyped. We both are huge Spider-Man fans. So we are excited for No Way Home. Going into the trailer, I didn't really know exactly what to expect. I was kind of like you. I didn't really want to see Toby and Andrew, but I kind of did. Like, part of me did. But then, like, once I get thinking about it, I'll just wait. Until I see it in theater, so I see it on the big screen. Because if I did see it in the trailer, it just take away all that excitement and nostalgia.
You're waiting for them to show up,
right?
So now that we don't, because at this point we don't really know. Right. We know, but we don't. We haven't seen it visually.
Exactly.
So
I couldn't have put it a better way. But yeah, when Doc Ock, or not Doc Ock, Green Goblin popped out. Bro, I went ham. I was what?
Yes, bro. When you hear his voice, though, when you hear Willem Dafoe's voice, though, like
when I heard his voice, I was like, and then when I saw him, I was like, yes.
Now, there's another shot where you see another shot of the Goblin like coming down. I don't think is that supposed to be Willem Dafoe as well, or are they bringing back Dane DeHaan? Goblin,
bro, I don't know. It looks like it could be Dane DeHaan, but then at the same time, we could have got a different suit for Willem Dafoe. Like, he could change his suit. We don't know. Like, his suit might get damaged or something like that.
I thought we were getting a different suit. I know we're getting the same suit like from now, but I know it's another suit because
with the purple handkerchief. Yeah. So I think we're getting that. We saw it in the trailer, but it was really quick, really blurry. We had to slow it down and, pause it. You know us, we get into the trailer, slowing it down and stuff like that. But so the No Way Home trailer was dope. I hope they execute everything well, give each villain and each hero time to shine and just execute it well, because I can see it getting kind of messy with so many characters. With the multiverse, we're dealing with the multiverse in live action. This is like one of the first times we're seeing the multiverse in live action, like in a way that is like a blockbuster film. Like condensed to like 2.5 hours.
It's different. It's different with a show like Loki. I guess you can say Loki did that, but he had 6 hours. Almost like a 6-hour window to explain all this time and the multiverse and stuff. With this movie, they got a lot to explain and get us on board with this. Because if it don't work within that first hour, I don't think people was really gonna be with it.
And also with Loki, though, like, we don't have that many characters coming from the multiverse. We have like the female Loki and we have male Loki and, like that. But with this film, we got villains and heroes supposedly and like that. So we got a whole lot of people. The other thing I'm thinking of is probably the CW TV shows, which are a little messy, but they do crossover episodes with the multiverse and stuff like that. So I feel like it's handled in a way that you could digest it rather than, like 2.5 hour film. I don't know.
It's so weird though. Could you think about like Into the Spider-Verse? Like, how did that movie work so well with all those different characters, all those different things? Like, and that movie at this point is, to me, is probably still the best Spider-Man movie, like overall. I love Spider-Man 2. Trust me, Spider-Man 2 is right here to my heart. But Into the Spider-Verse is, to me, that's it's almost damn near perfect.
Yeah, I might say it's a 5 out of 5. I would say it's a 5 out of 5.
Oh yeah, it's a 5 out of 5 for sure. For sure. So that's the one thing I always question is like, you guys can make Into the Spider-Verse work. Why can't this work? You know, as long as you give us characters that we love everyone that's here already. We love Zendaya, we love Tom Holland, we obviously care about Doctor Strange. They're bringing back villains that we care about, like Willem Dafoe and Dr. Otto Octavius. Exactly. So, I mean, it can work. It definitely could. It just is the story there. It's the script. We have
to get competent writers in there.
Yes.
For this.
Yes, exactly.
So, anything else you want to talk about the trailer, the No Way Home trailer? We're gonna move on. If not,
I'm just ready for it to come out. It's December 17th, right?
Yes.
Do we got any updates on when the ticket's supposed to be going on sale?
I think after November 26th.
After
Friday. I think Friday. Yeah.
After Thanksgiving. Okay. Yeah. That's good for me to know. Because my little brother want to go see it with me. He told me, he said, I'm calling off that night just so I can see it with you. I'm like, all right, bro. I say, if you do it, let me know. I'll let you buy my tickets. I'll give you the money to buy my tickets. That's how I know with confirmation that you going, bro.
Yeah, hey, work. I got a Spider-Man emergency. we gotta pull up to the theater, y'all.
For sure.
But yeah. So we moving on to the next one. It's another MCU project that released earlier this month. Eternals. I know we talked about Eternals. Me and Alex, we talk almost every day, pretty much every day.
Yeah,
and we've talked about Eternals, but let's do it on the stream. Like, what are you? Well, like, how do you feel about Eternals? What do you think about the controversies and things like that?
First of all, I love the Eternals. I think I gave it at this point right now. I want to watch it again, but at this point, I gave it a 4 out of 5. It might go up to a 4.5 if I watch it again, but due to the controversy, I just think it's all a bunch of bull. Can I cuss on here?
Yeah, go ahead.
Can I cuss on here? It's a whole bunch of bullshit, bro. Because like there's certain things like we talked about, obviously off camera, like the whole thing of one of the characters being gay. The fact that all the Eternals are different races, it just baffles me that this movie is being attacked for that when you got other movies doing the exact same thing. Not to compare it to like the Fast franchise, but the Fast franchise has one of the most diverse casts we've ever seen on screen, and it doesn't get talked about. But when it comes to these type of movies like superhero films, we love to criticize and be objective about when they change races. When if the race don't matter, if the core character is still the character, the race should not matter. It doesn't matter if he's black, white, pink, purple, gray. It doesn't matter as long as he's the character. And that's how I felt about this whole movie. I felt every single character in this movie. Everyone gave a great performance. Just it visually looks stunning. I think Chloe Zhao. Is that
Chloe Zhao? Yeah,
she directed the hell out of this movie for sure.
She did. That she did.
I trust me. It's a day one pickup when it come out.
Yeah,
day one pickup. I'm thinking I might double dip.
Double dip. You get the.
I don't know. See, I'm
the slip and the steel book.
Yeah, I might get the slip card for this one. I might get a slip and a steel.
You might get the digi book too.
Yeah, I might get the digi book. Yeah, I don't know.
You think you're triple dip on Eternals? Probably not. Probably not triple dip. Okay.
I'm gonna just get the exclusives. That's probably what I'll do.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I loved it though. I think the controversy is bullshit though. It is.
Yeah, it's sad. It's 2021, and I think we can get a little bit of cinema in our MCU and not. Yes, I feel like we should be able to be a little bit more mature, with our judgments and how we critique film in our MCU. Because we've been asking for something different. Okay, exactly. MCU is the same every time. It's formulaic. We need something different. But then they give us something different, and we want to cry about it. That's how I feel about it personally.
I compared this to. This is like The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
it's like The Last Jedi. This is The Last Jedi for Marvel because, like I said, I trust me. I love my Last Jedi more than most people, and I love that they went in a different direction because if they would have kept the same formula, we would be complaining, oh, it's the same as the original.
Like we have been doing. Yeah.
Right. And same with these Marvel films. Most people are upset that they're going through the same formula. You can even say the same thing about Shang-Chi. Shang-Chi kind of does that same type of formula, This one doesn't do that. This was it goes a totally different direction more than I thought it was going to do.
It has layers.
Yes. Like what Tyler said, shout out to Tyler. This is an actual film. Like this feels like a film. It doesn't feel like an MCU movie. And I give it credit for that. Because if I can go in knowing this, I see the Marvel logo when I'm watching it thinking like, damn, if you really just took the elements of Marvel out and just thought about it as a film, this would work still.
Fantastic.
And there's a lot of movies that in the MCU that do that. I could point to obviously like Winter Soldier. If you take the Marvel element out, it's still a great film. And I look at the Eternals the exact same way.
Got you. Yeah, for sure. I agree completely. I love the film. I gave it a 5 out of 5, like a 9.5 out of 10. As far as critically, but 10 out of 10 enjoyment score for sure.
I just don't understand why it's got a lower score than Thor: The Dark World though. That's what I don't get, because it's still lower than Thor: The Dark World, right? It's still like, even though Rotten Tomatoes don't really matter, but
Rotten Tomatoes.
It's just crazy that has a lower score just over certain things that's going on in this movie, like it having a sex scene. Like that's really a big thing. At this point, we are at the point that we've seen from Iron Man to now, we are grown-ups.
Yeah,
like
it's a PG-13 film.
I'm a whole ass adult. Like I do this, so I understand, and I understand you want to take your kids to this, but
it's a PG-13 film. Honestly,
facts.
Just because Winter Soldier doesn't have it and it's for PG-13 doesn't mean that Eternals won't have it and it's PG-13.
Right.
So I don't completely understand the gripes either, but it is what it is. We love it when it comes out. It's a day one pickup for us, so it is what it is. That's all we have to say about that. And that's done.
Yes, sir.
So moving on, I don't know if you are checking this one out in the theaters. Ridley Scott film House of Gucci. Are you gonna check this one out at all?
Is it coming out this month? When is it coming out?
It's
at the end of this month.
It comes out on Tuesday, so by the time this video drops, it'll be already out.
I thought that's why I was confused. I thought I figured it came out near Thanksgiving. I do plan on going to see it because I know my fiance wants to see it. We went to see, what movie did we go see? We went to see some movie, and the trailer popped on. She's like, I want to go see that. I'm like, she looks really interesting, even though she knows it's Gucci, so that's probably why she wants to watch it. And I'm like, okay, shit, you want to go see a movie? I'll definitely go take you to go see it. I wanted to go see it too. I know it's probably some reviews already been out for it though. I heard it's not really good, and the
I heard some
positivity review that it should be getting. I'm hearing it's a little too long. That's what I'm hearing.
It's like, I think it's close to 3 hours. If I'm not mistaken.
It's a biopic though. Isn't it like a biopic though?
It is. So, it is.
What do y'all guys expect it to be? Hour and a half? It's not gonna be an hour and a half with all these characters and all this stuff going on.
It's a Ridley Scott too.
Yeah, so. You look at the trailer alone. There's no way that movie's gonna be in 2 hours.
It's as expected to be as long as it is.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna skip it in the theaters. My wife wants to see it. I think she's gonna see it by herself. I go to movies by myself all the time. I'll be like, okay, you could check that one out. And I'll probably just catch it like on streaming or like physical media or something when it comes out, because I'm not opposed to watching the film. It looks like it could be good. It's just I'm taking a little bit, not a break, but like I'm going to the movies a little less this month. So
it's a lot of money being spent, obviously, with Black Friday and stuff. It's just I mean, you just gotta be real. There's a lot of money being spent.
Black Friday, bro. So we'll get to that. We'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, so December is coming up, Christmas is coming up, and let's talk Christmas films. What are some of your favorites and least favorites of the genre?
Well, it's crazy because I just got done watching The Grinch yesterday. Well, last night I got home and I was humming the mean one, the Grinch song, and Steph was like, I want to watch that. I'm like, you want to watch The Grinch? Oh yeah, I'll definitely pop it on. So we watched The Grinch. That's obviously one of my main favorites. I don't understand how people. I know. I do understand why people don't like it, because it's definitely not good as the animated one. It do go a little over the top with the consumerism and stuff like that. I get it, but I think they had to do that in order to make it almost 2 hours long.
It's gonna be a feature length.
Yeah.
It got to be longer than the special.
Yeah.
And they got to add more stuff.
That's one of my favorites. Obviously, Home Alone. Home Alone is probably like my number one. Like that's the first movie I watch when I put my tree up. Every time I put my tree up, I put on Home Alone. And I think this year I'm gonna order me a cheese pizza this time and watch Home Alone and put my tree up. I think my girl would definitely be obliged to that.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I would. That's the hate that this fucking COVID bullshit. Cause I would love to play that part while I'm getting the pizza. That shit would be. Yeah, obviously Elf is definitely like people hate on it more than they love it, I think now.
These days for sure.
Yeah, and I understand because it is a little over, like it's over marketed, but isn't Home Alone over marketed? I think Home Alone is the exact same way though. Yeah. It's a lot of Christmas movies are like that though. Especially like A Christmas Story. A Christmas Story is a good one, but if I had to pick like 5, it probably would be not in my top 5 though. Which is weird.
Okay. That's fair.
So yeah. Some of my least favorites.
Yeah, so some of your least favorites of the genre.
That's hard though, because like even
not
like,
sequels though, not like Jingle All the Way 2.
Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying.
Like classics.
I try to stay. No, that's why I try to stay away from the bad Christmas movie. When I hear it's bad, like I know that one just came out that was on Disney Plus, that Noel. I heard it wasn't good, so I stayed away from that
Anna
one.
Kendrick.
Last Christmas,
Home Sweet Home Alone.
Home Sweet Home Alone. Like I try to stay away from those, man. Like it's because like I don't want to be upset around Christmas time watching a bad movie, especially if it has something to do with the holidays. I try to keep with the classics, like Nightmare Before Christmas and stuff like that.
Right.
Because I want to be happy while watching these movies. So I don't really have a least favorite. If I had to pick a least favorite, it'll probably be A Christmas Story, probably, but it's still good though. That's what I'm saying.
That's a good one. Yeah, but I get you. As far as I'm concerned with Christmas films, I'm not like the biggest Christmas film guy. Like I don't love the films for some reason.
It's not the same thing like Halloween. Halloween is like Halloween all month. Christmas not
Halloween.
Like
that. I can watch all kinds of Halloween horror films, sci-fi, all kinds of stuff like that. But when it comes to Christmas films, I have like a specific few that I absolutely love, and then the rest are just like okay. Like I don't really hate any Christmas movies. I don't think I've seen any that I hate, but it just feels like they start to feel a little cliche, a little cheesy, especially like the romances when you get into the romance films. But there is one Christmas romance film as a guilty pleasure of mine. It's The Holiday. Kate Winslet and
that's a good
Cameron
one.
Diaz. I enjoy that one. I enjoy that one. But as far as my favorites, Elf is my number one. Love Elf. Grew up with Elf. So I feel like if you grow up with it, you probably will love Elf. Watching it as an adult for the first time, you might not love it as much. I think that's a lot with some of these Christmas movies too. You kind of, when you grow up with them, you grow to love them. So
like Santa Claus, like I still
remember
Santa Claus too. I remember seeing those when I was really young. So
I've never seen those.
So I've never seen the Santa Claus.
I've never seen any of them. So I need to sit down and watch those. Maybe I'll do that this coming December. There are some out there that I have not seen. I really enjoy A Christmas Story. We're both from Cleveland, and that's where it's set in. We both been to the Christmas Story house, so that's pretty dope.
Yes, sir. Every time they showed Tower City, every time when I'm like, oh, look, it's Tower City.
It's nice. Like, hey, I know that place. I know that place.
That's nice.
So Christmas movie, like I said, Christmas movies aren't my favorites, but I do have some in the genre that I really love. So least favorites, I probably would say, my all-time least favorite. My wife showed it to me. She probably is upset that I don't love it like she does, but it's the one with Hugh Grant. It has a whole lot of like British famous actors in it. It's called, what is it called?
Is it a romance?
Actually, she's whispering over here. She said Love Actually.
I was just about to say, I said Love Actually.
Yeah, that's the one.
It's that bad. I don't think it's that bad. I can see why you wouldn't like it though.
It just didn't resonate with me. It's not a bad film. I can't admit it's not a bad film. It's just it didn't resonate with me, like all the stories and stuff, because it's kind of like a little bit of an anthology.
Yeah, it's a lot of different things
different stories, and then they kind of intertwine.
Kind of like I'm not like New Year's Eve or like Valentine's Day, but it's like it's still a whole bunch of different stuff happening.
I feel like it's kind of similar to that.
Yeah,
it's kind of similar to the New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day. I was gonna say the Christmas version of Trick or Treat, but I wouldn't go there. I'm not gonna go there. But yeah, so those are the Christmas films. Me and Alex, we watch movies together, so we'll probably watch some Christmas films together sometime in December.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, any other films you want to mention before we move on?
I thought about some terrible ones like Deck the Halls. Deck the Halls is not a good one with Matthew Broderick and Danny DeVito. That's not a good one. I like Christmas with the Cranks, but that's probably one I'll probably be like, that's the one I would like put off to the side. Fred Claus. Have you ever heard of Fred Claus?
Yeah, that's Vince Vaughn, right? Yeah.
That's not that bad. It's one I don't really think about either, but I'm trying to think of some stuff that people don't really mention, like Arthur Christmas.
Oh yeah, that animated
Arthur Christmas.
I like
that's
that
a good one. Rise of the Guardians. Me and John always talk about Rise of the Guardians. That's the one that most people don't really think about as a Christmas movie. And yes, you can watch it around Christmas time too. I was trying to think of some of those because like
I worked at the theater when that came out, when Rise of the Guardians came out. Rise of the
Guardians, nice, yeah.
And Arthur Christmas.
Nice. Yeah, a lot of people like we kind of like forget those. We always think about like the Home Alones and the Grinch, and you know, obviously most people don't throw Die Hard in there. And I probably will watch Die Hard this year though. I'm not even gonna lie. I probably will watch it this year. I don't know if I review it on the channel. Well, I probably will just to be funny. I want to find the one with the Christmas slipcover, man. I just bought the 4K and I want the one with the Christmas slipcover.
Do they have it at Target, right? Or
I seen it at Walmart, Target. I think I seen it at Best Buy too, and I'm hoping they release it because they always bring it out around Christmas time. So I just have to, if I see it, I might just buy it just to get that slipcover. I'm not even gonna lie to you.
Yeah, the Black Friday sale, they are selling the Die Hard, the first film, on 4K for $9.99, but it's not the Christmas slip.
Yep.
So
nope.
But yeah, so as far as Christmas films are concerned, my favorite is Elf. My least favorite is Love Actually. Yours is Home Alone. Your favorite is Home Alone. Your least favorite is probably
Deck the Halls.
Deck the Halls, yeah. Got you. Right. So moving on to our next topic, what we've been watching and recommendations. I actually just watched Rambo last night, and I feel like for the first time.
Which one though?
First Blood. First Blood was the first one that I watched, and it had a Christmas tree in it, so it might be a Christmas film.
I think I seen somebody put in the chat like, "Oh, do you consider it a Christmas movie? It take place in Christmas?" Like,
right?
No, I guess no. I consider those to watch around Thanksgiving. Same with like the Rocky movies. I don't know. I just feel like Stallone got that fall, like end fall feel, especially with the Rocky movies. I always love watching those movies around Thanksgiving. But that's great though. What you think of Rambo first?
It was cool. It was cool. I gave it like a 3.5 out of 5. It was a little like slow at times. Yeah, like it was a lot of build up.
Yes.
And then the payoff was interesting. It wasn't bad. It just was not quite where I wanted it to go. So hopefully when I watch the other films, when I watch the sequels, they kind of go where I want them to go.
They are. I mean, they go more action heavy within the series. I mean, this one was
something I was looking for.
This first one's a character study. But now, like, see that's what this first one is, a character study. Is about a broken guy, like from the Vietnam War. That's what that's about. And then within these next films, he becomes the action star who we know he is, as Rambo. But I don't know if they really wanted to go in that direction though. But it made you did watching that movie made you more excited to watch the other films though?
Yes, it did.
Nice.
Yes, it did.
Yeah. So I guess it did its job because it made you more intrigued with the character. That's great though. That's crazy. I envy you, bro. Because like I remember seeing that movie when I was so young, and I didn't get it until I like watched it again as an adult. I'm like, oh, now I understand this movie now more than I did when I was younger. And I seen it on terrible videotapes. So you can see it in HD. I seen it on videotape, recorded tape. Oh my goodness.
Do you have the 4Ks? You on the 4Ks?
No. I got them on Blu-ray, and I they only had First Blood, I think. right? They only had the first one. No,
don't
they
they
had
have,
the second one.
the Steelbook collection has all of them on 4K, right?
I was talking about what they had for Black Friday. They only had the one.
Oh, for Black Friday,
they only had two of them. They had The Last Blood, and they had one of the middle ones, like part 2 or 3 or something like that.
Yeah, they weren't gonna put the whole collection on there.
I missed out on them because I think at point in time they had all of them on sale like a couple Black Fridays ago. But yeah.
So today I watched Ghostbusters Afterlife. I know you haven't caught it yet. Do you plan on watching it this coming week or weekend?
With it coming, I probably might just wait then. I don't know. If I do, it'll be after Thanksgiving because I just thought about this week. Like if I do go see House of Gucci, I can't go see House of Gucci and Ghostbusters at the same time. Can't do it. So I got to pick either one. If my girl want to go see House of Gucci first, then that's what I got to go see first.
Right.
So
how you feel about this film going into it? Like, are you excited for this film? Do you love the franchise? Do you think
talking
it's okay?
About
Ghostbusters.
Yeah, I like the first film. I think the second one is nah. Obviously, 2016 is trash. But I'm like I said, I'm not a huge fan of Ghostbusters. No. So like I wasn't one of those people that I was so hyped to see it. I like the trailer, and I haven't seen any trailer besides the first one, which is probably good on my part because like I don't really want to see that much. And I heard most people saying they spoiled a lot in that last trailer. I heard so.
Yeah, I mean they usually do with the second trailers, but hopefully No Way Home isn't the same way. But
right. That's and with Ghostbusters is that like. I don't understand the hype over it. It's just I'm not one of those people that like I adore Ghostbusters. I'm like Stuckman. I've only seen it like probably once or twice. It's not something that's like played in my house, especially like because I only think my girlfriend has seen Ghostbusters. I don't think
not like Back to the Future.
No. Sorry.
Don't even put them in the same conversation.
Sorry to all you Ghostbusters fans, but Back to the Future is better than Ghostbusters. I'm sorry.
Ooh, okay. All right.
Sorry. I don't want to make anybody upset, but I think
it is what it is,
Yes, sir. But what have I been watching, man? I've been watching a lot of shows recently. Yeah. Like I said, I know we just talked about it on screen. I watched this show called BMF. It's on Stars. It's called it stands for Black Mafia Family. It's about these two drug dealers, their brothers, trying to take over Detroit. And then I've been watching Power. They just released a new season with Tariq is Ghost's son. He got his own little spinoff as well. Not the Kanan one. It's another one.
Oh, it's a different. Okay,
it's a different one. Yeah.
Is Kanan still on, or is that over?
That one's over. Yeah, okay. I'm sure they're probably going to renew for another one the way it ended. They're going to renew for another season, but this one is involving Ghost's son. He's like off to school selling drugs and stuff like that. Okay. So I just watched that today. Obviously, been watching our Law and Orders and shit. There's no new episodes this week, huh?
I don't think so. No, it's not on Thanksgiving. Nah.
Okay.
They'll probably return back next week or maybe the week after. I'm not exactly sure. Right. But yeah, SVU. We both SVU fans. So
yeah, I've been watching both because I feel like you have to watch both. You have to watch the organized crime and
intertwine.
They intertwine because obviously Elliot and Olivia. Which they finally won't freaking give me that. I want them to be together, bro. Like, God dang, Herman just do it, man. They keep hinting at it every single time. Like, y'all y'all already older, bro. Like, y'all. Sorry for Elliot's wife. Rest in peace. But like, come on, man. It's time, bro. It's time.
Okay. Going back to that. So weren't Elliot and his wife separated? When he left?
Yeah, they were separated.
And then I guess they got back together, like in between the time he was gone from the show.
That's exactly what happened. Yeah,
I don't know if I like that whole thing, but it's whatever. So how do you feel about organized crime?
I like organized crime. I like that it's like one through line story. It's not like SVU where they do like multiple things. The only way if it's intertwined, if they do like part 1, part 2. But like with organized crime, it's like one goal and it's going throughout the entire show, which I do like, because it makes every episode matters. It's not like if you missed the one episode, you watch the next one, it's like, okay, like I can miss it. No, you have to watch, every episode because you miss one.
That's kind of how SVU is, where you miss an episode, it's okay because they're kind of different stories in each episode.
Right. So that's why I do like. I didn't think. I can't even think of the actor's name, but the actor who plays Elliot.
Oh, Christopher Maloney.
Maloney, yeah, okay, yeah, he does a great job. He obviously just feels like he's Elliot again. You know, like he's never stopped playing that role.
Yep, fit like his glove. That role, yeah,
for sure.
Yeah, and I watched like a couple episodes of Organized Crime, and it wasn't the worst, but I just couldn't keep going for some reason. Hopefully, I can get back into it somehow. But even when they kind of like go back and forth with the stories, I'll just watch the SVU one and like I just never know how that story ended. And it does bother me, but it's just like
it's funny because when Elliot shows up in SVU, he shows back up again because his wife, you know, something happens to his wife.
Yeah.
And my fiance was kind of confused. Like, Elliot came back. I'm like, yeah, Elliot came back for a quick moment because something happened with his wife. And she was like, my fiance was like, wait, what? I'm like, yeah, you watched it with me. I guess she forgot. So we had to go back and watch the episodes again so she could catch up. So when we watch Organized Crime, it made sense. But I recommend it though. I recommend it because, you know, just the whole fact that they're acknowledging SVU and some of those things counter over, and even with Organized Crime going to SVU, it's not just SVU going to Organized Crime. You see some of the characters from SVU or Organized Crime going over there as well, which is just dope. It just feels like it's one whole big universe, you know.
Yeah, and it is. It pretty much is.
For sure.
Yeah. So what else? Like as far as movies, have you been watching? You gone to the theater recently, or I know you saw Eternals. Did you go? Have you gone to the theater since then?
Nope. I think that is the last time I've been to the theater to see Eternals. Like I said, I haven't seen Ghostbusters. I haven't seen anything new recently. Obviously, time is a killer. These last couple weeks has been work heavy for me. So that's why I knew. I'm like, damn, I knew Ghostbusters came out, and that's one other thing. Time just kind of slipped through my fingers. It felt like it just slipped through because I totally forgot it was coming out this month.
Yeah, we almost to December, bro. It's kind of crazy.
Yeah,
2022.
And I thought about like all the stuff I was supposed to do on my channel, and I'm like, damn, maybe I can't really like. I want to do a watch along for Ghostbusters. I wanted to do a watch along for the first one before Afterlife came out, but I'm like, it just wasn't gonna work. Yeah, it just was not gonna work.
Yeah, it gets tough for sure.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, as far as like movies that I've been watching, like I said, I watched First Blood last night. I rewatched F9 with my buddy Tyler. Yo, that movie. I know you enjoy that movie. I think it went down critically and went up a little bit in enjoyment.
Yeah. See, I love the way you rate your films because it makes sense. That's why I tell people, like, when people say they don't like certain things, I understand your point, but it's not going to stop me from enjoying it. And same with you, like with Fast 9. I understand all the problems with F9. I get it. It's logically, it doesn't make sense. The meta stuff, I can see why people don't like that. You just don't care about the characters because you know they're invincible. No one's gonna die. So it kind of the disbelief is out of the window. But it's not gonna stop me from enjoying these movies. I think the action sequences are top notch with that movie. So and I did watch some stuff. Me and Tyler watched like all the Toy Stories like back to back.
Yes, it did. And y'all went ham on the Pixar on the Toy Stories.
I enjoyed every single minute of it, bro. We were saying all the lines and everything. It was hilarious. And then we watched Fast 5 as well. It was so weird. We went from Toy Story to Fast 9 or Fast 5.
Yeah. And Tyler sent, like, after y'all got off the chat or whatever, or after the chat ended, he sent like a screenshot of how long he was on the phone yesterday. Yo, 9 hours on the phone yesterday.
He was basically with me throughout the entire of my shift.
He was like, keeping you company.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
Dedication, man.
Dedication. For sure. That's my guy.
Yeah, mine too. Yeah, for sure. And then I also caught King Richard starring.
Oh, you watched it?
Yeah, I watched it. I didn't go to the theaters. I saw it on HBO Max, and I kind of wish I saw it in the theaters.
Maybe I should wait then. Maybe I should go see
it. I kind of wish I saw it in the theaters because I felt like I watched it during the day. Okay. The first part during the day, and it was really dark. Like the screen was really dark for some reason.
You watched it in section. You didn't watch it in one sitting.
Well, yeah, I paused it, went out for a minute, came back, and finished it.
Okay.
And by that time when I finished it, it was darker outside. Wasn't as much glare on the TV, so it didn't seem as dark. But it was still kind of dark. It like had a dark tint over the screen. I don't know if it was my TV or the way that the film actually is like presented, but I would recommend seeing King Richard in the theaters if you're like into the story, if you're interested in the story. So that's just my suggestion. You can catch it on HBO Max. It's there until December.
That's why I was going to do that, just because of time. Like, I don't think I have time to go to the theater to go see it. So if it's available for me at home, then I'm gonna just watch it at home.
Right.
And I've already missed experiences that I should have seen. I didn't see Dune in theaters, and I didn't see Godzilla versus Kong, which I regret now overall watching them now. I'm like, damn, I know those theater experiences would have been great.
Yeah.
But like, it's just time though. Like, I don't have all the time in the world to go to
time
theaters.
and money. Time and money though. You got a subscription to HBO Max. Like, it's free to all the subscribers. So like it's kind of a no-brainer. Because especially like with time, if you don't have time to go to the theater and you're working and you're doing this and okay, I want to catch a movie, but I don't really have time to go to the movies. Let me catch it on HBO Max. So it's so convenient. Next year you won't have that though. They're not doing that next year.
See, that's another thing too. I think that it was so crazy this year because we were getting a lot of movies though, because we got nothing in 2020. So that's why it felt like this year. So next year probably won't feel like that because now we done gotten the hang of movies coming out and stuff like that. So I don't know. I'm gonna be a little upset that we're not gonna get the theater to home experience, especially on Disney Plus too. Because I think I love that we were getting things straight to Disney Plus.
Yeah, like Soul, and we got Raya.
Yeah,
we got some other stuff like that, Jungle Cruise and all that.
So. But I love that they're pushing out quick though. Like Shang-Chi and Jungle Cruise are already on the site already. So like for me, that I didn't want to buy Jungle Cruise, I could just watch it on Disney Plus if I didn't want to, see if I wanted to buy it or not.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, I've been watching nothing but shows. I've been watching The Walking Dead again. Like I literally pushed through 9 seasons of The Walking Dead already. I'm on the half where Rick is gone now, so I'm on that second half of the 9th season. So I'm trying to catch up to get to season 11. That's my goal as well, because I kind of fell back on 10. Like 10 was kind of like I've seen episodes from 10, but it got kind of like I was like fatigued. Like I think it's time for Walking Dead finally to be done. Like it's done.
Yeah, I agree.
11 seasons. You guys had a nice run. You had a nice run, yo. And I'm gonna own every single one of you guys, and you're gonna be sitting on my show, bro. Like for sure.
I felt like they overstayed their welcome a little bit, but I'm in season 10 right now. I'm on the latter half of season 10, and it's just kind of been tough to get the motivation to catch up. Yeah. But I will eventually. I always do, but. Yeah, so that's what we've been watching and recommendations. Now let's talk about some physical media. We are both physical media enthusiasts. You probably more than me. You probably more than me. But what have you been picking up? What do you want to talk about? I know you have a lot. You got some criterions. You go to the exchange. What you got, man?
I got a nice stack right in front of me. I can't turn the camera, but
you can show it off though. You can show some stuff off if you want.
Yeah, I got you. So obviously, like when it came to Black Friday is I think it's weird though, because I think last year obviously it wasn't like this. They released the stuff early, but I think they had a lot more because there was a lot more stuff out this year, like the big releases. So like I couldn't take advantage of some of those deals because I bought them day one. Like I shot myself in the foot for buying Mortal Kombat, Fast 9, and Godzilla vs. Kong day one when I kind of waited and paid $10 for each one of these 4Ks.
Yeah,
but it's okay. It's okay. I did pick up
some things you did pick up though that you didn't have though.
Yeah, like Spiral. I didn't have Spiral at all. I didn't pick it up. And this was my main pickup was this. It was the 10th season of Walking Dead. Because I knew that $10 for a season, bro. You know how much this was? It was like $45, bro. Yeah. So I did pick that up Black Friday wise. Most of these were upgrades. So most of these are upgrades. So I picked up Deadpool, John Wick. I know the glare is terrible, but I picked up John Wick. I picked up The Greatest Showman, and I picked up like Alien as well. So most of these are all upgrades. So I basically get rid of some of these from my collection as well.
Sell the things that you upgraded.
Yeah, then I went back to Best Buy again on Saturday, and I picked up V for Vendetta.
You know I understand. V for Vendetta, 300.
300 and Die Hard. And like I said, I can't get rid of Die Hard because I have it in a collection. So I have 2 copies of Die Hard. It is what it is.
That's same with me for Alien.
I picked up Candyman. Luke should be happy about that one. He loves that film. But then like stuff like this, I probably would never bought The Green Knight if it wasn't $10. It's $10, dude. Like you can't pass that up. Same with The Hitman's Wife Bodyguard. Like I know this movie is probably not good, but it's $10 for 4K. You can't pass it up. I mean, I want to see Salma Hayek in all 4K picture, bro. I want to see her in all 4K picture, man. So you know,
Salma Hayek, bro. That cracks me up.
So fucking bad, dude. Man. And she's like 50, dude, and like she don't look 50, man. I told Steph what movie he was watching. It's an older movie she was in too. It's called Savages. I know you probably never heard of it before.
I heard of it. I definitely have.
It's called Savages. She's in it, and oh my god, she's so fucking bad in that movie too. But then you picked up Ranker, but you didn't pick up for the sale, right? You picked up for the sale?
No, but it was like $12.99 when I picked it up.
That's not bad. It was $7.99.
You got set for $7.99.
Yeah.
Yep. But yeah, so I also I got this for my birthday, Spiral on 4K. Not
you got the 4K?
Huge fan of the cover itself.
That's why I didn't get it. But I
did want it on 4K though. So I don't know.
Well, I don't the only Saw movie that I have in 4K is the first one, and it's a steelbook. So I was like, okay, I have all the other Saw movies on Blu-ray. So why not just buy this on Blu-ray? I have all the other ones on Blu-ray. So that's why I just picked up the Blu-ray. And it was cheaper, obviously, $7.99. I wasn't going to pass that up.
True. But I feel like the cover is growing on me a little bit. But yeah, so I got that. And then I picked up Super 8 on 4K. Nice.
See, I should have waited for that too. I picked that up day one. I picked it up day one.
I think it was $7.99.
$7.99.
Yeah, $7.99. Yep.
Yes, sir.
Nobody. And I think I showed this one in one of my hunting videos. So if you haven't seen some of my Blu-ray hunting videos, 4K hunting videos, you can check that out on my page. And then last one I'm gonna show off is Tenet. This is not even half of what I got, but same here. That's it. I didn't show. I got some Disney Movie Club stuff that I didn't show, and I didn't show my Criterions. I'm gonna obviously we're gonna do a video for the end of the month. I'm gonna do my November haul on my channel. It's gonna be probably a longer video because the month is not over. We still got a couple of stuff coming out. We got Shang-Chi coming out.
Malignant coming out. We got Menace to Society coming out on 4K from Criterion. We got the Terminator.
That's next week. November?
Yeah, it's coming out. It's coming out next week, bro. Menace to Society is coming out on 4K.
I didn't realize that. On Criterion, I didn't realize that. Okay.
And I have to get it. Yes, I have to get it. It's probably one of the first movies I ever saw, bro. Was Menace to Society, which is so weird. That was like one of the first movies I saw. Wow. Yes. Nice. Then we got the Terminator 2 Steelbook, which I heard that it still has the same transfer.
That
I did.
People were complaining about, but what are you gonna do? That Steelbook is beautiful. So.
I once I saw it, I said pre-order. That was pre-order hands down. I already got
hesitation.
No hesitation, dude. Like no hesitation. And I'm gonna still keep my 4K. Usually, if I upgrade like something to Steelbook, if I still have the 4K, I'll keep the 4K still because I like having my 4K collection look the way it looks. Because I have like Furious 7, I have the Steelbook, but I have the 4K, and then obviously I just picked up the collection. So I'm not gonna get rid of my Furious 7 4K slipcover. I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah. So it's just not gonna happen.
No. You don't get rid of 4Ks, bro. You just don't do that.
You can't. You can't do it.
You don't.
I mean, you can, but don't. Just don't.
Don't do. No.
All right. So exactly. The slips you gotta have the slips. But moving on to our last segment of monthly movie talk And this is kind of a new segment that I've been doing. And I've been enjoying it. I don't know how much my guests have been enjoying it, but I've been having a ton of fun with it. So we're gonna do it. Okay, we've been doing trivia. So I picked some things that you probably know. Some things are pretty easy. Some things are a little harder. And we'll see how you do. Are you ready for it?
Let's get it.
All right. So first question. You got to know this, bro. I'm gonna be disappointed if you don't know this. I'm gonna be very disappointed in you.
It's gonna be a Back to the Future question. Oh, yes. That's easy. Robert Zemeckis. That's easy.
Okay. If you didn't get that, I had some questions for you. But anyway, so moving on to the next one. It's 7 questions total. That was the first one. You got it right. What Huey Lewis song is featured in the first Back to the Future film?
Now he did 2 of them. He did 2 songs. He did Power of Love and he did Back in Time. But Back in Time is in the first movie. Yeah. So Power of Love.
That's the answer that I have for it. So you knew it. That's your movie. So
yes,
I would be disappointed if you didn't know. So moving on to another film. What is the first feature-length animated film ever released?
Ooh, is it Snow White?
Is that your final answer? It sounds like a question.
Yeah, damn. Yeah, I'm gonna go Snow White.
You got it, man. Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. Let's get it. All right. So that's 3. That's 3 questions. All right. So on to the next question. In the film The Matrix, what color pill did Neo take?
Ooh, that's a great question. Damn. Because I'm trying to think of the line. Because I know the line. I know the line when he said you can take this and he tells you which pill do what.
Mm-hmm.
He takes the shit. Damn. He takes the blue pill. Damn.
He takes the red pill.
I was thinking of because he said the blue pill you stay in Wonderland. Yeah, that's what it was. Okay. Yeah, right. Okay. Mm-hmm. So I got it mixed up. I was thinking of what Morpheus said to Neo before he takes it. Because he basically tells him to take the red pill. You know, you wake up from all your dreams. If you take the blue pill, you stay in Wonderland. You know.
Yeah, he just couldn't think of like which color was which. Yeah. I get it. That's why I was thinking. I was like, I don't know if you're gonna get it, but yeah. So next one, in the opening scene of Scream, what is Casey Becker cooking?
Popcorn, baby.
Ding ding ding. Yep, popcorn. You got it.
Yes, sir.
You got it. All right, on to the next question. In the Fast and the Furious, what does Brian keep ordering from Toretto's Market and Cafe?
Isn't it tuna salad, tuna fish sandwich?
You got it right. Yep. Tuna.
No one likes the tuna here. No one likes the tuna here. He said, "Yeah, I do though." You're gonna kill me because I like the tuna.
Yeah. All right, so this next one, I know earlier you said you're not the biggest fan of this franchise, but
Ghostbusters.
Yes, Ghostbusters. Hopefully you get this one. Well, we'll see. Gozer the Traveler comes in what pre-chosen form? Because Ray thought of it. Gozer the Traveler came in what pre-chosen form?
I don't know.
I'm gonna give you a hint.
It's probably something I should know.
I'm gonna give you a hint. So it's at the end of the movie, and the people of New York are terrorized by this creature. You're gonna kick yourself when you know the answer, when you hear the answer.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick myself because, like I said, it's been a minute since I've seen the first Ghostbusters movie. That's why I wanted to do a watch along for it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna just get it.
You pass it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm passing. You just go ahead and
tell me. Stay Puffed Marshmallow Man.
I knew it. I knew
get an extra. Okay, you can redeem yourself. Get an extra point if you can tell me the actor who played Ray. He was also the writer of the film.
That's not. It's not. I'm about to say it's not. Ivan Reitman. No.
No, he's the director.
He's the director.
He starts with a D.
Dan Aykroyd?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, let's go.
Yes, sir. So let me see how many you got. You got the Back to the Future question, right? 1. Huey Lewis. Right. Snow White, right? That one wrong. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. So 6 out of 7 questions.
Damn, one down. Damn.
One
down. The one I should have known. The one I should have known was Dan Pill. Damn,
yes,
that's the one I should have known. Dan Pill.
But you did good, man. You did good. So I've been having a lot of fun with this trivia. I might do a stream straight for trivia. I don't know, but yeah, it was a fun time. And yeah, so this is the end of the stream. Thank you everyone who stopped by and checked out us just talking movies, talking physical media. It's always a lot of fun. And thank you, Alex, for coming on the channel. This is the first time I think you've been on the channel, so yes, hopefully the first of many.
Yes, sir. I'm happy. Like I said, I'm ready. Obviously, this will be aired after the TASM 2 live stream, but I'll be on for that, doing the watch along with AJ on watching that film. So I'm very excited to be on for that as well. So this is not be the first time. This will be the second time.
Technically it'll be the second time. Yeah,
right. Technically, but I'm excited though. I'm hoping to be back. Obviously, you're always welcome onto the channel. I love having you on. Love your enthusiasm, stuff like that. If you guys haven't subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, yo. AJ got great enthusiasm on his reactions. There's his videos, all that stuff. Go ahead and hit up. Go ahead and support this guy. For sure.
I appreciate that, bro. Same to you. Same to Alex. Follow Alex at Alex Thomas Reviews. His all of his links will be in the description for you guys to check them out. And yeah, just let them know let everybody know what you got coming on the channel, and what's to look forward to.
Yes, sir. Like I say, my name is Alex Thomas. You can search Alex Thomas Reviews or Alex Thomas Blu-ray. That's how you can find my channel. You'll be looking forward to seeing more Blu-ray hunting, more live streams, more reviews, more physical media talk, all that type of stuff. Go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I guess I'll be doing some Christmas reviews probably coming in December. I'll probably be slowing down the hunting videos because December doesn't look like that much of a stacked month. But obviously it's getting cold outside, and I don't want to be doing all that driving when it's cold. So I might be slowing down the hunting videos, might be doing more reviews or live streams or watch alongs. So hopefully AJ will be there for some of the watch alongs. I plan on doing some Christmas watch alongs, maybe watching the Santa Claus or the Grinch or maybe Home Alone. So hope you guys ready for that as well. So yeah.
Oh yeah, so I'm definitely down to be on the channel. And yeah, I have the same things planned pretty much for Blu-ray hunting. As far as watch alongs and things like that, I want to get some more watch alongs out there because there's an awesome community out there that love watching movies. Let's do it together. Let's engage with the chat. It's a fun time. It's a lot of fun that I found.
Exactly.
So yeah, you're on my YouTube channel. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter, Letterboxd, Twitch, AJREACTS2, all across the board, all one word. And yeah, we out of here. Peace.
Peace out.